We've been driving all day, coming out of Utah, down to Arizona, then back up to the Grand Canyon. The east rim of the Grand Canyon, exactly. But first, we stopped at our campground. What's the name of this campground, Cheryl?
It was 10X Campground, 10 as in TEN-X.
Where that name came from?
We don't know.
It's just too bizarre for me to even comprehend.
But yeah.
It's right next to, what's the name of this town? It's close.
Tussian.
So we got there kind of right at dark, which was nice because things were a little cooler.
And quieter.
And we just got to what we love to do. There's Cheryl.
Cooking again.
What are you making tonight, Cheryl?
I'm making zucchini with bell pepper, onion, and then a little sharp white cheddar cheese mixed in with a few eggs. That'll be dinner tonight. And I'm doing it by a wonderful, beautiful fire over there, yonder.
Well, you know, it's funny. In the summer, you really don't need a campfire much. But tonight it was a little bit cooler, but we haven't had one in a long time, so
It was
we had a
enjoyable.
campfire.
We love our campfires.
It was a beautiful night anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We were even wearing sweatshirts.
Yeah, I
cold.
know. Not really, but yeah. Maybe more to keep the bugs off. Yeah, this was a nice little campground. These are my favorite. I like my quiet little campground. Camping campground.
So getting into the park wasn't too bad. A little bit of traffic, but not too bad.
Is that slow enough?
Yep. But we are coming in on the south rim, and everybody else is too. And this is probably the busiest place on the Grand Canyon. But we decided to take a right.
That's the way we came.
We went down Desert View Drive, and we went all the way back to the eastern rim entrance.
Yeah.
And we started working our way back from there. Everybody else was going in the opposite direction. So I recommend everybody's going to come out of this place and stop at everything along the way. If you go to the eastern rim and work backwards, these people haven't gotten there yet, so you have a lot less crowds.
Yes, that was a good strategy. And they had beautiful spots. The whole area is pretty. Every turnout you go to for the view of the Grand Canyon, spectacular. Wild horses. We love those.
You couldn't get enough of, wherever you went, there was just horses hanging out.
Yeah, look at that.
And everybody just lives, they all live together. It's really nice.
They let them be. We are doing the sightseeing of Grand Canyon. It is wonderful. It is a grand canyon. It is beautiful. We hit it pretty good, mid-May. People aren't too bad, and it's really nice, really pretty.
We get to this place, and we're doing everything everybody else is doing, and we notice these plaques. And I started reading the plaque, and it really spun me. Well, like a lot of our trips, there's always something new. That's what I love about this, the discovery of things along the way. And to my surprise, this had been the scene of a very tragic episode in American aviation history. I had no idea, but here's the story. We were walking around checking this place out, and we came across this little plaque here that talks about something that happened here in 1956. In the early morning hours of June 30th, 1956, the skies over the Grand Canyon concealed an imminent disaster. Two commercial airlines, unaware of each other's presence, were on a collision course that would soon become one of the deadliest mid-air collisions in U.S. aviation history. Transworld Airline Flight 2 bound for Kansas City, United Airlines Flight 718 en route to Chicago. They tragically crossed paths The result was the deadliest air disaster in U.S. history at the time, claiming the lives of 128 people aboard both planes. Due to limited air traffic control technology, both planes were granted permission to alter their routes. At 10:31 a.m., the planes collided midair, plummeting into the canyon below. The tragedy led to the creation of the Federal Aviation Agency, FAA. The 1956 Grand Canyon collision reshaped air travel, making the skies safer for future generations. That just blew my mind.
Yeah.
I was really moved by that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mass grave out there that where a lot of these people were buried because they couldn't, distinguish who was who.
So they just left, yeah.
Now, this is the Desert View Watchtower. It's on the east entrance of the Grand Canyon National Park. The Watchtower was built in the 1930s as a tourist attraction, and it was crafted to pay homage to the American Indian cultures and blend into the environment, which they did a really good job.